Yo, welcome back to the channel. If you're new around here, I'm Jonathon Richards. I talk about random stuff, entrepreneurial stuff, and mainly chauffeur stuff and driving stuff. But today's video is gonna be some of that random stuff. Me and my wife had a rough end to 2023, so we thought we'd treat ourselves to a little trip over to Dubai. My cousin Dex is on tour with Ed Sheeran, and he hit me up and was like, yo, Ed is doing some dates out in Dubai. I could get you tickets, come through. I was like, yeah, sounds like a good idea. So my wife and I flew over there, and this is what we got up to. One of the few perks about being a chauffeur is you know lots of chauffeurs, and one of my colleagues at Crawford's, where I work, gave me a lift to the airport. But anyways, we get to the airport and we get something to eat or whatever, and we go on the plane and we drive to Dubai. Land in Dubai now. Dubai is a sick place. I can't lie, man. This place looks like it looks like one of those cities from a video game, or like one of those racing games or something like that. It just looks like a massive render. You know what I mean? It just looks like a cool place. The hotel we stayed at was called the First Collection Jumeirah Village. I'm gonna leave a link to it down below. But like really nice hotel. It's not like in the middle of everything, but at the same time it's not super far away from everything either. It's like, it's nicely positioned, and it took us about maybe 30 to 40 minutes to get into the main bit of Dubai, and it was quite nicely priced. On booking.com I think we paid £233, but because we landed and got in really early, and I kind of wanted a nicer room as well, I upgraded us, and I think the upgrade came to, I think, just under or just over £400, around £400 basically for the room that we got. Obviously we went in January and it wasn't as hot as I was expecting it to be. It wasn't like cold either. It was just right actually. So you would need a hoodie in the evenings. Once the sun goes down, you definitely would need like a hoodie or a cardigan or whatever. But it was nice weather when we went out there. We spent the first day mainly just lounging around by the pool, for the most part, just relaxing, decompressing from the flight, and yeah, just lounging around. We then went to Dubai Mall, which was really nice. The main thing in the mall that I wanted to see, well, the main thing, apart from seeing Ed Sheeran Concert, one of the main things I wanted to see whilst out in Dubai was the massive aquarium. The aquarium in the Dubai Mall is like, I think it's in the top 10 biggest like indoor aquariums in the world. It's got like over 100 species of different fish. It's got 300 sharks. Insane place. One thing you need to know about me is I love underwater stuff. I like fish. I like underwater. I like diving and all that kind of stuff. I love all that kind of stuff. I'm like James Cameron, but I'm not James Cameron. But anyways, I love I love underwater stuff is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, we paid for a full tour of the aquarium, where you get to like walk underneath like this tunnel and see like people swimming around and stuff. I think next time that I do come back, I definitely want to do the experience where like I swim with the sharks and stuff in the aquarium. Like what these guys were doing, it looked absolutely amazing. I'm not sure if my wife is going to join me on that one, but I personally definitely want to experience that. It looks absolutely insane. We did like this glass bottom tour as well, which is in like a different section, and we went through the museum where you saw penguins, jellyfish, smaller fish. Oh, it was absolutely amazing. If you're into all of that kind of stuff, I 100% recommend this aquarium. Like, it was one of the main things. I know it sounds silly to some, but like it was one of the main things that I wanted to see when I went out there. But yeah, we spent like a good few hours in there, and then we did a bit of shopping, obviously. Got a bite to eat whilst we was in there, and then we took off back home. The night, like Dubai at night time, looks very pretty, man. It's a very pretty city. We got some drinks and stuff once we got back to the hotel, chilled, we went to bed. And then the next day, I was really glad we upgraded our room. Like the view from like the bed with like the the windows around, like very high up. It looks beautiful, man. It was really, really nice. I really missed that room, man. It's such a nice room. The hotel opposite, I'll try to find some pictures, I'll try to find some videos. But the whole hotel opposite looked absolutely amazing as well. Maybe that might be another spot that I might stay in the next time I head over there. Ed Sheeran concert was, I think, in the evening, so we spent the majority of the day again just chilling, relaxing by the pool. We went to go see my boy Abdul, who lives out there with his partner. We had dinner with them, where they was telling us more about like what it's like to live in Dubai. He moved out there. He used to live in the UK, in London, and me and Abdul, we've known each other for years. And he was really selling the place to me, man. I don't think it's for us, but he was really selling it, and to be fair, it sounds like an amazing place, man. But I don't think it's right for me just yet, or ever. But it's a nice place. I definitely am gonna visit again. But we went to the Ed Sheeran concert in the evening, and it was sick. Like, I've seen Ed. This was my third time seeing Ed. I think it was Wilhelmina's like first time seeing Ed. But I saw Ed first in like some random pub somewhere in North London, and the second time at Wembley Stadium, where it was just him in this massive stadium wearing a black t-shirt, black jeans and some Jordans, and just tearing the place down with his guitar. Like, he was killing it with just his guitar. But and this time around, I think this is his first tour with a band that my cousin's part of.
Over here on the drums, we have Dexter. Now, Dexter is new, and I'm loving Dexter. He's really bringing in some serious riffs, and I'm loving it. And we're going to play some songs that are part of the collab. Well,
and it was cool, man. Like, one thing that was sick about Ed's concerts is that like he has every demographic is there, like, and in terms of age as well, you have like children there, like you have teenagers there, you have people in their mid-20s, mid-30s, 40s, you have slightly older people there as well. Like, he honestly just like it was just like a clean, enjoyable concert for everyone, which is really cool, man. It was nice to see. It was really nice to see. I don't think I've been to a concert where I saw like so many different age groups there. Like, everyone like rocks with Ed, man. Nice, clean music. It was a good night, really good night. He sounds amazing. The performance was cool. The stage design was sick, and yeah, it was lit. The only thing is, like with most events, like when you leave an event, it's super crowded. It's like a wild scramble to get a taxi. The taxi from the event to the hotel cost us £130, and I felt so ripped off. I can't lie to you. It was partially my own fault. With like, I should have known better in hindsight. I should have like reasoned with like the cabbie and told my man, or like reasoned with him and try and get like a solidified price before we jumped in. But like, basically we was walking out just trying to get into a cab to leave as quickly as possible, and he was like, I told him, oh, we're going to so and so. He's like, yeah, I could do that for you, blah blah blah. Car's right over here. The car was right there, to be fair. I didn't feel like faffing around, standing around waiting. I just wanted to get out of there. So jumped in my man's car, nice car, I think it was a Lexus or whatever, and took us to the hotel. To be fair, like, looking at the traffic and the chaos, and then hearing about what my cousin went through and what some of the other people that were staying in our hotel that went to the concert as well went through, it seemed like if we got a bit of a good experience leaving, because I heard that there were some people hanging around there for 2-3 hours after the event waiting to get home. But yeah, £130 for £130 for like an hour journey felt like a scam, bro. I felt like a scam. So I guess like if you're in that scenario, then maybe negotiate the price with the driver before you jump into the cab. I should have known better. I should have did that, in all honesty. But like, even normally, like, I would kind of haggle with my man. Like, if he was to say, oh, the price is this, I would have been like, nah, I'm not paying that, blah blah blah. But because you're in Dubai, in a foreign land, you don't wanna, it's very conservative over there, so I didn't wanna You know what I mean? I didn't want to overstep the mark. So anyways, is what it is. I got to chill with my cousin the next day, which was cool. This is Dexter. Hopefully I should have some content with him coming out at some point soon. That would be cool. Follow him on all his socials. They'll be down below somewhere or up there somewhere, I don't know. And then after I chilled with him, we did a desert excursion, which was, we got, I think it was like £50 each or £50 overall. My wife got a deal on Groupon, and I don't think we're ever gonna do a deal. I don't think we're ever gonna do anything from Groupon ever again. Not that I don't want to slag them off too much. It was you get what you pay for is the best way to sum up this experience, basically. But on Groupon they had this, I think it was a £50 package where they take you into the desert. You get to ride on camels. You get the fire breathing, the belly dancing, which there was more belly than dancing, but whatever. It was like once we took in the experience for what it was, then yeah, it was cool, man.
At least you know now, Groupon is always a catch.
Yeah, it was cool. It was what it was. It's the best way to sum it up. But if you could afford it, I would say pay the extra money and get the full proper experience. Don't go cheap on the desert excursion, the real Arabian. I think it was called the Arabian something. I don't know. But yeah, don't go cheap on that bit. I would say spend the money, ride the camels that don't look exhausted, do the fire show, do the belly dances from people that are. And yeah, I don't want to diss the place too much, man, because it was actually alright. All in all, I think we spent, including flights, hotel, money on cabs, and experiences and stuff like that, I think we spent just under £2,000 or £2,000, 2,100 maybe. Expensive trip because we was only there for like 4 days, really, 3 nights. Yeah, it was very in and out type situation. A weekend trip. It was good, man. It was good. I'm definitely gonna go back. Most likely, if I could afford it this year. But it was very inspiring. Like, it was very, very, very inspiring seeing how some people live out there, and all that kind of stuff. And even like through speaking to some of the drivers that was taking us around, and how much they earn and how they look at the UK as like, oh gosh, like if I was in the UK, I'll be able to work like this and make this amount of money. It made me realize that I was maybe taking some things for granted over here, and I could be hustling and working way harder, and I could, you know, be taking it to another level. So it was motivating. It was very motivating. It was a good trip. But yeah, hope you've enjoyed. I'll catch you in the next one. Like and subscribe, it really helps me out, and I will see you again hopefully in the next video. Peace.